gonna go skydiving and Casanova.
Hey, look at the babies here. Bill White starting it. Rodney.
You should do Phil and Danny.
I did.
So cute. Uh-huh. I'm locked out, and I cut my foot, so I can't go down.
She caught her
No,
foot.
somebody else has it. I don't know where they are.
This is a nice family shot here.
It's in the jeans.
Right.
What is with the sandals?
Jonas, hold on.
That's not nice to hit you, mate. Nice.
Yes, Nick.
There's Jonas. The coolest aids. We just got in Tel Aviv, Ben Gurion Airport. All the hands are, everybody's hands are through the fences for some reason.
Guys, let's see if we can
Jamie.
load it up. Daniel, Jamie, Jonas.
Hi, Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie.
Is Jonas taking a picture?
Ready to get this, Danny.
Of God knows what? What are you taking a picture of?
I don't know. My mom told me to take whatever I see.
She's a nervous wreck?
She's a nervous wreck.
No, my mom. There's a nice taxi driver.
I'm gonna get you in real quick. I won't screw up the camera. Wait a sec.
Boys, hey, let's
Alright.
Let's sneak out. Go to the beach. Come on. Don't let anyone know that. That's Boston. Run. Shut the door. Gosh. If we miss this, I'm gonna hurl. Danny, would you like to say something to the camera?
Sure. Hello.
Jess, what's wrong?
Mrs. Rathkin actually approve of this? We're in the elevator. We're going to L. Don't you hurl over elevator music?
Hi again.
We're in the lobby. Let's go. Come on. Dude. Let's go. Wait till the red light comes
Jonas, you see those two girls over there?
on. Yes.
You think it'd ever work out?
Well, I say hurl. If you blow chunks and she runs, it was never meant to be.
Good point.
Let's go to the beach. Come on. Dinner.
Dead. No, that's a dead cat. It is.
Beach kill. Come on.
You are.
All right, turn it.
Look at the beach. Oh, we're going home. Come on. And that's it. No more.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Okay, I'm calling the bellman. What's all of this stuff? Hold it. Why is this open? What? What happened here? No, tell me, why is this open? Did somebody go in here?
Sometimes
Michael, answer me.
I don't know. Well, I opened it. Yeah.
Why?
I had to see if my belt was in there.
So why didn't you close it?
I forgot.
I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend. The city
No, mommy, don't show Jonas.
the city
Danny.
of angels.
Don't show Jonas.
Lonely as I've been, together we cry through. I don't wanna ever feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way, yeah. Spanish, Spanish, Spanish. Buenas noches. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Oh, you guys. Oh, you guys. All right, can we close up our bags? I'm calling the bellman right now. Take your
And that was
bags.
Michael Robkin.
Mike.
I liked it. And this is our view from the hotel room in Tel Aviv.
Danny, doesn't
What a
this
view! Jeez,
Isn't this scene very familiar to you?
it's a wonderful view, isn't it? A building with apartments.
Hey Jamie, look, it's the priest rabbi.
Man, you got the phone.
The priest rabbi. He'd have good tips.
Hi again.
What's up?
Jonas just gave us
I'm the-
Yesh po
I'm the guy-
olam gadol.
I'm the guy who recorded all that stuff, that movie. I'm the good.
You know, there's nothing like blowing chunks on a Saturday afternoon in Tel Aviv.
You're right. As a matter of fact, there's nothing quite like red puke on a Saturday night in Israel. It's just.
You know? Has anyone ever told you the trees here are good fertilization?
Okay. There's the bellman.
Daniel.
Say hello, Mr. Bellman.
I dropped my safari.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and shalom to all of you passengers from Tel Aviv to Eilat.
Good afternoon.
We are just crossing the shoreline on our left-hand passenger right station, Tel Aviv.
There's a fire there.
To the southern part of the Dead Sea, and then southbound to Eilat. It is 55 minutes flight time today.
you doing it, Danny?
כל מה שהיה, קשרנו את הדלתות בחרלים, הכל,
I'm going to Disney World.
מקסימום 80 קילו. לא, לא, לא נמצא פה ממנו.
Jerking. Danny, you're jerking.
שוב, נראה לי דבר לא יאמן. ככה היינו
Okay. We're going through the checkpoint. Susan, Judy.
I have, yeah, but I need
We're in the Sinai desert. We just stopped for a rest. Jonas, Michael, Jamie, drinking water. We're surrounded by. Holly. Aunt Susie. Say hello, Aunt Susie. Thank you.
Michael, that's a beautiful mitzvah. Mazal tov.
You guys are supposed to get sunscreen in the back of your legs. You can't sit down.
Here. Put it on, stop a minute. Put it on, stop a minute.
Come borrow sunscreen?
Done. I'll take it of you.
Let me take a picture of you and your mom together. I'm gonna.
Hold on, but
So the picture will be what's in.
I think it's on. Barbara, turn around. Barbara.
It's make sure the chip isn't in there.
Hi. Barbara.
How do you know you're recording?
let's go in the shade.
Well, I press the red button. Don't I? That's all I have to do.
Does it record?
I don't know. What does it say?
Does it say look at it?
Oh, it says rec. It says rec.
You're recording.
Now I want to take a picture of Danny from head to toe. I want to see his knees, his water bottles. Let me see both water bottles. Okay.
There's a Bedouins over there.
Let me just see him. Let me see him drinking his water. He's drinking now. Danny is drinking his water. Show us how you drink your water in the desert. This is a picture of a bar mitzvah boy drinking his water in the desert. He's enjoying it very much. He's loving it, his water.
Nice and hot.
Now, who is this person coming up here? I hear noise right here.
Okay. There's a Bedouin
Huh?
over there.
What?
Give me it.
How do I
Press the red
stop
button.
it?
Press the red button. Bedouins here.
Yeah, here go.
Nice people. And there is Ilana. Whoa. Hello. Say hi.
Into Hebrew is that usually the explanations are going to take place in Arabic, so in Russian. No, we'll do it generally in Hebrew, but you're still smiling. That's good. And
Because I know you're not finished yet.
yeah, but sometimes, like once a week or so, we'll speak some English. No, don't worry. We'll translate into English all sorts of interesting. וזו בעצם מן הקדמה. החלק המדברי שלנו היום, הצחיח, משהו. אחר כך, זה כמובן כקינוח, לקטע הזה יבוא בצורה של טבילה בים. אחר כך המשך לעוד קטע בסך הכל המוטו של
Made up of sediments, forced together by water.
So what does that mean? Where was this from?
We're hiking in the Sinai right now.
He's missing fun. Morty, wherever you are right now. Air-conditioned room, whatever. You're missing the 100-degree weather that we're all enjoying right now.
That's what we're surrounded by. It's Michael, Jonas, yeah, Judy, Alana, Mom, and Kev, somebody, and Tali. Jamie, going up. Michael? No, that's Jonas.
Oh, a soldier died.
I'm taking a picture of Jonas. Jonas taking a picture of me.
It was throwing off 150 degrees. How long was he
It's cheap, it's like $3.
2 shekels.
How many?
2 shekels is $1.
2 shekels? Well, we got 10 shekels. I can. You have change?
Those are pounds.
Oh,
5 pounds. You have 5 of those?
5.
That's 10.
That's all my money in my world.
But how much is this? 10?
Yeah, so 10. But you have
There's a lot of it.
you change? Do you have 5 more? Here comes another one.
A buck.
How old is he? How old are you? How's your Arabic?
Ben Kamata.
Huh?
How do I get out?
Make sure you taste
on.
Who's gonna ride this?
It's okay, he just makes noise.
Why is the camel like
Got gas.
Is that your camera? How
Ben Kamata.
كم السنين؟
7.
كم سنة؟
No, he's more than
32.
Gonna get up, it's gonna get up.
Business is good today.
Here, look.
You gotta.
Hold on.
That's not
Strong.
Hold on,
It's gonna go up. The back end's gonna go up.
hold on tight,
Kind of
Alana.
fast.
Oh my God.
See?
Make a picture.
Take a picture.
I am taking pictures.
Take a picture.
I'm videoing it and taping it.
Where's my mother?
How you doing, Alana? Alana, how you doing?
I don't know what he's saying. Oh, this thing is not like a horse. This thing hurts.
Come back, come back, come back.
That's alright. What's your name? What is it? What's your name?
عاطف.
Ateb. Okay. These guys smoking hash here?
Chewing tobacco?
What is that? Tobacco?
It looks so,
Disgusting.
it's not, no.
And my mom's going to.
Here comes a stray camel. A stray camel.
Mom, are you going to smoke hash? Huh?
Here, she wants to.
Here, what? Wait, you didn't tell me. What am I for you?
There's a camel. Oopsie, what's he eating?
Danny, he's a good shot with a camel.
That's his food. That's where he goes. This is neat. Okay.
Got ice cream on your nose.
He asked me what a guy I was talking to asked me what was
He wants his picture.
asked me what was on my teeth.
Take his picture. Take his picture.
This guy wants his picture taken.
It's getting high right before your eyes. But it's, I think it's just tobacco. Really?
No, it's hash. I thought.
No, it's not. It's tobacco.
Well, it's a kind of tobacco.
L'chaim.
All right. Very nice people.
A camel eating out of a garbage can.
Okay, Danny and Jonas. Here comes Jamie on the other one, Barbara. Here, Jamie.
Susie! Susie!
Go on. What are you waiting for?
No, but the waste of it is his film. As soon as he don't. Don't. No, not his film. That's his film.
Okay, you're going out, eh? Okay.
Hello, where's the camera?
Come. Go on. Go. Sa. Sa. Go. Hey guys, how was it? Take your hats off. Woo!
יאללה, בואו נצטרף.
Okay.
בואו, ירון.
Yes.
Here, Michael.
Did you see the shower over there?
Michael.
לאן נותנים להסתכל על
Here, play a song. Oh!
בזהירות, אלעד.
Mommy, hold this for a second. Mommy, hold this for a second.
Are we going?
Yeah. Because we don't want to hit the dog. We'll be back here tomorrow.
Oh, wonderful.
Isn't it a great area? Makes you appreciate what I'm doing.
Chloe!
Here comes the truck!
What's your conclusion? That the pine trees are still excellent, but not to be used exclusively, mixing not only pines and cypress trees, but also olive trees and oaks. And oak is natural to these mountains all these years. So you're still leaning on a pine. You might be sticky now. I'm not sure.
There might be
because,
sap there, yeah.
But
Some of these are what, locust also? What's this one? Do they know
pistachio.
the pistachio tree?
Yeah, you'd come here in 2 years' time.
Which is pistachio? This one. You know the one holly that they use at Christmas with the red berries? He says that's alone. That's no alone.
This is really for.
And here we are on our way down to plant our trees. And there's Aunt Elsie bringing up the rear. This is a beautiful forest on the outskirts of Jerusalem.
Always prayer for the trees once you plant.
Take pleasure in thy land, and bestow upon it of thy goodness and thy grace. Give dew for a blessing, and cause beneficent rains to fall in their season, to satiate the mountains of Israel and her valleys, and to water thereon every plant and tree, and these saplings which we plant before thee this day. Make deep their roots and wide their crown, that they may blossom forth in grace amongst all the trees in Israel, for good and for beauty. And strengthen the hands of all our brethren who toil to revive the sacred soil and make fruitful its wastes. Make fruitful its wastes. Bless, O Lord.
Esta tierra santa para que nuevamente emane leche y miel. Sea esta tierra cara a tus ojos, vuelca sobre ella lo mejor de tu misericordia, bríndale la bendición del rocío y envía las ansiadas lluvias, en tiempo propicio para abrevar los montes de Israel y sus valles, y regar todo árbol y vegetal. Que estos brotes que hoy ante ti plantamos, ahonda sus raíces y ensancha sus copas para que fortalezcan a tu gracia junto con todos los árboles de Israel, brindando belleza y bendición. Infunde fuerza a los brazos de todos los que trabajan esta tierra santa y fertilizan el tierra. Bendice Dios a los puestos y dispensa tu favor a la labor de sus manos. Amén.
Danny.
Avinu Shebel Umechonin Malchut Yisrael. Rizei Adonai Ardsecha. Tain to Liviracha. Vigishmai Radson Hored Be'itan. The Ra'ut Hare Yisrael. Ba'ama Keha Ul HaShakot Bahem Kol Sema Ve'it Unitio Ele Asher Anach
ארץ ישראל לברכה ולתפארה, ולחזק ידי כל אחינו העמלים בעבודת אדמת הקודש ובהפרחת שממתה. ברך אדוני חילם ופועל ידך.
Here's Danny planting his tree.
Did you get our pictures? Come on. That's enough, Jamie. I don't want you to take much more. I want to finish it. We don't have time.
That's his.
They don't have water.
Like I said, that's enough.
Okay, there's Jamie planting a tree.
Look up.
Look up. Say hi. Say, I'm planting a tree, Mom.
Danny, the camera might be wrong.
Camera might break, right? Ready?
Just don't flip it off. Hey, Jonas has to go up.
Better not. You understand? I'm stuck.
Ready?
Yo, Jonas is really dangerous. Ah, got
idiots.
I'm not going down fast.
Go.
Are you scared? Oh, what would you be scared?
Go.
Why are you going down so slow? Yes! Thank you very much.
Let me ask you, I brought the sausages and salami, but I also have put on the side the sausages and so that if it bothers people,
This
put
could be,
those
I'm
aside.
thinking that could be fleischic.
Some people aren't fleischic at all. They just won't eat it. Nobody here is really.
No, this is okay.
Nobody will mind it being on the table.
So I'll put it on a
It's on a
plate.
separate plate. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, how lovely.
Is this beautiful?
Because I don't have enough.
Okay, somebody take
Judy,
salami.
come on, take a plate and put the pitos.
Salami.
Oh my gosh, it's real food on.
Is this unbelievable?
Was that cold to you, Barbara?
What is this? Thank you, Dad.
Same.
Is there any
Only the hummus.
Tahina,
One is
tahina,
Hatzalim.
hummus, and
There is one tahina, two
Hatzalim?
hummus, one hatzalim, and one turkey salad.
it's turkey.
Look at these nice fresh pitos.
Pita, real pita, and it's not
What's this?
Hi, Stuart.
What's this?
Stuart, say couscous.
Is this how you ate on the desert?
Why not?
You gotta be kidding me. This is nothing. Nothing. Fresh cold cuts.
Go ahead.
It's in vinegar.
Here's our first real lunch since the Sinai.
Pickles, that's what that means.
Not a good place for this.
The Great Chonanzo.
All right, Jonas, what was your best memory of the Sinai? What was the best thing we did, or your best memory? Since we couldn't get much of it on tape.
Probably. And we almost got killed by Bobby Ray's Hawk, the race
No.
car man.
What's his name? Rezk?
Rezka.
Rezk.
The druggy bus driver
Yeah.
from hell. And he was going 120 kilometers an hour on a 65 kilometer an hour zone.
No, he was going on the wrong side of the road.
Well, I can do it. You were on the wrong side of the road, going around a curb. You were passing nuts to the van next to us.
Thank you, Dennis.
And he washes the windshield with mineral water while he was driving. Opened the window, poured it on, started the windshield wipers,
And he had a cigarette in the other
and
hand,
a
right?
cigarette in the other hand.
Thank you, Dennis.
Annie.
What was your favorite memory of the Sinai?
The colorful canyons.
Yeah, what was that?
What?
What was that?
That was when we went through all these mountain climbings and they have like terracotta and colors and things. Bye, Danny. He's so hungry.
What was your favorite memory of the Sinai?
Favorite memory of the Sinai is running down that big mountain at 55 miles an hour. That was a world record time, and I really thought that I was running well. But I did sprain my ankle, so.
You can put it inside the
It's all right now?
And Jamie, tell him about losing your contact.
I lost my contact lens. I didn't lose it. It got as hard as a rock, and I didn't want to, of course, put it in my eye. See what else was very wonderful on the Sinai trip. Using my pooper scooper to the fullest of my abilities.
All right, thank you.
do you
What
want?
was your favorite memory of the Sinai?
Hiking, okay? Is that alright with you?
You're bothered by your brother, is that it?
Come on, it's going to be on camera. It's sweet.
Come on, what's the deal? Why do you have to bother me?
Okay.
Take your glasses off.
It's his bar mitzvah.
Take your glasses off.
Calling me a schnook.
Michael, you sound
The highlight of the trip?
Yes.
Alana.
Thank you.
Gone again. Another highlight of the trip was our very fun driving experience.
Yeah, Jonas already told about that. Aunt Judy?
Is there
What was your favorite memory of the
My name
Sinai?
is Judy.
My favorite memory of the Sinai?
She said Aunt Susie.
climbing up that mountain and getting everybody's help to do
No, I
it,
say Aunt
realizing we
Susie.
could meet the challenge, and then running down the sand dune.
Yeah.
Then my second favorite is the fabulous fish at the Blue Lagoon and the Pothole, and reaching out and almost touching those gorgeous fish. I want to go back there. I loved it.
Okay.
Okay, will you go back with me one day? Is it a deal? We'll take Grandma. Okay, we'll take Bobby back.
What was the talk? Mom, what was your favorite highlight of the trip? Favorite memories?
Lunch.
Lunch? We didn't have any lunch.
We're having lunch right now.
No, what of the sauna? What was your favorite part?
Oh, God, the
Your best
fish.
memory?
The beautiful fish.
You got a problem with fish?
It's awesome.
Oh, you want some?
Okay, now what was that? Another thing.
Promise.
What was another thing?
Climbing the last canyon.
Yeah, what was that?
That was awesome.
What did we do?
Absolutely awesome. We climbed a canyon.
Yeah?
And
Was it a real steep canyon?
it was an extremely steep canyon. It was the hardest thing I ever did.
Was it beautiful?
Magnificent. And now let's have lunch.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Do you regret not going to the Sinai?
I do. After I heard about it and saw it on your video, I wish I had.
You didn't see it in our video, you just heard it now. But
I saw your video last night.
what? Oh, okay. Well, we didn't video much of it.
No.
Well, it was a lot of fun. You should have been there. Now, what are you eating now? We didn't have any of that. We had the pita if we were lucky.
With sand.
Yeah. Okay.
Pero ahora estamos viviendo en Tudela, en el norte.
So, did you get to see the Olympics? Are you going to get to see the Olympics?
No, I have seen by the TV.
Same with us.
Yes.
Can you rewind the video?
I'd like to propose a
I wanna watch
toast
it.
to our wonderful guide, Zev Bach. Here, here.
They're there. A beautiful bunch.
May we meet again next year in Jerusalem.
Yeah.
May we eat again.
May we eat again or meet again? Did you say may we eat again?
Yeah. Next year in Jerusalem.
She said may we eat again.
That's what she said.
What?
Hey, Mr. Afghan.
There's our tour guide,
Totally a good man.
Zev.
Did awesome.
I don't know what.
Oh no.
Hola, Javier. ¿Qué pasa?
Must be fun to watch that, Danny. Bouncing back and forth.
Is that really going to come out like that?
Ask him what his impressions are.
Go to the drums.
What are your first impressions of Jerusalem?
Speak, no entiendo.
You don't understand? You faker. You faker.
¿Qué los primero impresiones en Jerusalem?
Anybody for white?
I think he's camera shy. He doesn't like all the publicity.
No?
Okay, now I'm recording. Hi. Boy, you're big.
I am big. Johnny?
Hi.
Where did it go?
Am I big?
Yes. See me?
No, am I getting bigger? Oh, just when I whip on your shirt. I don't want it on my shirt. Where? Don't.
There's a lot of complaining.
Oh, don't. Yeah, I am. Oh, come on, Danny. Her, no.
Alana, your shirt is nice.
Ilana.
Hi, Micah.
Do you remember that friend of Rafi's, Joe? It was a leather worker. He lived with that family down behind the Victoria Hospital down that street. You know the hospital?
I'll sneeze on you.
Victoria Hospital.
Yes, I'm out of olives.
I'll get Alana, I'll lock you in.
You're not looking down here.
Throw it into the fireplace.
That would be a fate worse than death. Death itself.
Hola, ¿cómo está ustedes?
Muy bien. Está muy buena la comida.
Muchas gracias.
No, you know what the solution
De
is? What,
vienen.
Still, it's not always helpful. But when I go with people
Muchas gracias por venir.
when we want to drive to Nablus or to...
This park then.
Tell me when.
This is Danny Rabkin reporting from Jerusalem, interviewing Judy Darsky about her incident in Egypt with her crazy driver. Judy, tell us about it.
Oh, Danny, I don't know. Reviewing this incident really makes me nervous. It was one of the scariest times of my life. There I was, sitting in a van with 9 people, many of them children, and we were with an Egyptian driver who, although he was technically a good driver, teching over sand dunes and everything else and on rocks, it was a 4-wheel drive car which could go off the road. We were generally not on main highways. He was technically good at that, but he took chances with our lives. And every day we were scared. But on one particular day, I guess it was the second to last day, we were driving along a very lonely highway. All the roads in Egypt are pretty lonely in that part of the Sinai, very few cars. But you never know when a car is going to come the opposite direction. He started passing trucks on curbs, and we had no idea what would be coming the opposite direction. And he was... You're blocking the view of being interviewed?
I'm so sorry. Pardon me.
Have you passed to come into this area?
Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just the help.
I was being interviewed. So there was another one of our caravan of cars was driving in front of us, and at one point he pulled up, driving very fast. I think we were going about 120 kilometers an hour.
That's about 90 miles.
That's about 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And he pulled alongside the car in front of us, moving at this speed. So there's 2 cars moving fast. We were on the wrong side of the road while we're doing this. And he asked, who was sitting in the front seat? You and?
It was Jamie Schmalo.
Jamie and who else?
Michael.
Michael and Jamie Schmalo were sitting in the front seat. And our driver asked Jamie to hand a package to the driver in the next car.
It was a handful of nuts.
Turns out it was a handful of nuts. Jamie took the package
From a handful of nuts.
and handed it out the window to the next driver, thinking it must have been something very important, or he wouldn't be risking his life to reach his arm out from one moving
Jamie
vehicle
isn't
to
even
another.
supposed to touch nuts.
That's right.
That was dangerous in itself.
I guess he was just trying to get rid of them.
Honey, your mother's right
The
there.
press, you want to go around the
Oh,
back?
you're telling the
I'm
story.
being interviewed, but you can come around here, and if you
I'll be here.
This is Channel 8.
come sit down next to me.
Here, Alana, you were a main part of the incident. Go. I want to interview you too.
So Jamie did hand this package across from one moving vehicle to another while we were driving at 90 miles an hour. And then we couldn't believe it was happening. The adults were sitting in the back part of the car and sees Jamie reaching his arm out. And then he pulled back behind the car, and we realized that it was what the driver had done. And one thing after, what else did he do, Daniel?
120 miles an hour
That I
next
said.
to the car.
That I said. He was passing on curbs and he couldn't see.
He was washing
Oh,
the
at one
windows.
point the window of the van was very dirty, the Jeep. And they don't have a spritzer to clean the windows, so he took a large bottle of water, bottled water. And while we're driving along, what did he have in his right hand?
He had water in his left hand and something else in his right hand.
Cigarette.
He's smoking a cigarette with his right hand. He took the large bottle of bottled water
Going
with his
like
left
100
hand.
His hands weren't on the wheel?
And reached out the side window around the front windshield to pour water on the front windshield and turns on the windshield wiper. All of this while driving about 80 miles an hour down the highway.
With no hands, Mom.
Turns on the windshield wiper to clean the windshield. Wouldn't you do it that way? Sure, it's efficient. We had it. And we had just decided, we were hot and dirty and we'd been in the salt water.
Oh, what he almost did was, the way he stopped was there was a car coming on the side of the road that we were on. We were on the wrong side of the road, so Mom yelled crazy.
Yeah, I guess the straw that broke the camel's back was we were going on the opposite side of the road, and a car was coming toward us. And I just yelled out, and he couldn't speak much English. I yelled out, "Stop!" This is from way in the back. "You are a crazy driver! We've had enough out of you! You've just about killed us all! You just better stop right now! You're crazy!" And when he heard the word crazy, he pulled over to the side of the road, which I was glad he did.
Put on the brakes, got out of the car and smoked a cigarette.
Got out of the car and smoked a cigarette to calm down.
thought he was going to walk away like Daddy did that time.
So he stopped the car, and there we are in the middle of the Sinai Desert, all alone, because we were the last car in the caravan.
Oh yeah, and the other car
And
came
we
back.
didn't know what was happening, but they must have an unspoken agreement that if they don't see the last car for a while, the next to last car turns around.
Same story.
So the next to the last Jeep turned around and pulled over to the side of the road. What's the matter? Who was in that car? Was
Muhammad and Ora,
But nobody who was really in charge was in it. But there were some other Israelis in it who said, "You adults, how could you let your child reach his arm out the window? We were watching that incident. They saw it happen. We were reaching from our car to their car is why they saw it. We are parents of children. How irresponsible can you be to let your children reach out their arms like that? That we thought that they thought we condoned the whole thing. We said we didn't know what was happening till it happened. It wasn't our fault. And we said that's why we talked to them crazy. They said, oh, well, then we understand why you stopped and everything. We understand. So when there were 2 of us cars stopped there.
Tali explained the whole thing to Muhammad.
And Tali, right, in Hebrew, explained the whole thing to the second.
Tamoy.
Yes, Tali explained it. Finally, the first 2 cars, realizing that the third car was missing, turned around and came back. So there were 4 cars sitting on the side of the road in the desert. What happened? So Tali, sounding like Panina, went like a tape recorder on fast forward. It was amazing. She explained very clearly and succinctly, without emotion, what happened. How he had gone so fast, and we said we didn't want this driver driving us anymore. That was the end of it.
You were leaving him in the desert.
So we switched drivers, and the car that we had passed the nuts to, their driver, who was a lovely gentleman, he switched and
Because
took
they
us
had
over.
men in their car.
And we switched, and for the rest of the trip, we had that other driver. One day, yeah. So when we got to camp that night where we were going to sleep, I felt, was it that night or the next night that I apologized? That night. I said to the supervisor of all the drivers, I would like to apologize to our driver, not because I think he did the right thing and I did the wrong thing. However, I said,
I don't want to go to sleep tonight. I'm afraid I'll get sick.
Well, I'll tell you, some of the boys were scared that he might come over and hurt us.
Yeah.
I thought he might kill everybody in the whole camp.
You thought, yeah, you weren't the only one. Jonas thought so. Jonas said, do you think he might do something to us because he's angry? I said, look, I'm going to go apologize to him. So I spoke to the supervisor and I said, I would like you to come with me, and privately I would like to tell him, and I told him, and I'd like you to translate. And here's, the 3 of us got together. He thought it was a wonderful idea. I said, in our culture, when you call somebody a crazy driver, it's not a supreme insult. It doesn't mean he's really crazy. We use the word crazy very loosely. I said I have a feeling in this culture it means something much more serious, and I would like to tell him that I'm sorry I used that word, but that I was very, very frightened and emotional, and I'd like to leave on good terms. I said, I want you to know, I told the supervisor, that I do in fact think he really is a crazy driver. I said technically he probably knows how to drive, but he doesn't use good judgment.
He likes to speak.
And when you're carrying foreign tourists, including children, if you don't have good judgment, you shouldn't be in this job. He said, I agree with you. And so I did do it. We went over to the side. I apologize. We ended up hugging one another.
Really?
Oh, yeah. We ended up.
You were almost hugging your potential murderer.
Yeah. That's how you make peace in the Middle East, right?
And he would try to kill you the next day, continuing driving.
And Judy, I bet he lost his job.
I hope he lost his job. But
He had another trip. He had another trip to go on.
The afternoon that we left, that same group of drivers drove out with another group of Israelis, and I told a darling Israeli kibbutznik from the north, Kibbutz Ya'al, cute girl, daughter of a former shaliach to New Jersey. I said to her, see that guy over there? Don't you get in his truck.
I can tell you they're all similar, and one of the reasons...
The other 3 were okay. We had 4 drivers. 3 out of 4 is not bad.
One of the reasons I stopped going to the Sinai
He's right there. What are you talking about?
Inability to control the driving performed by the Egyptians. I used to work for IKEA, doing day tours to St. Catherine and so forth. In one of the cases, I had a bus driver waiting for me in the airport. The brake system, air pressure assisted brake system, there is a compressor that always puts air pressure into the system. Now there is a given regulator that does not permit too much pressure into the system, because if the system explodes, you have no brakes anymore.
So you can't brake real hard.
No, the idea is that a compressor puts always pressure into the system so that you always have enough pressure. It is operated by the engine, but at a certain point, you get to a point of too much pressure.
Okay, that was a story
Releases pressure. This regulator didn't
of
work.
Egypt.
So in order to
Thank
avoid
you.
an explosion of the brake,
Is now going to film himself going down. Slide of a sphinx on each. No, not a sphinx. Of one of those thingies. You know those things? What are those called?
Slides?
No, those triangles.
I don't know.
Mummies are buried in the hole.
Alright.
He's about to slide down one of those.
There you go.
And Daddy has done it.
The Ramadan on the wall was made along the way which originally was a military template. What happens on these walls originally are going back to the 16th century, to the years 1537. The southern part, which is the part of the city of David.
Looking down the street from the Jaffa Gate.
South part. And
here we are climbing the ramparts. This is looking out through one of the peepholes pointed at West Jerusalem.
you can see, first of all, that back is the gate. The gate, maybe all will be standing this way so that you'll be able to see. Yes,
Looking from the wall of the Jaffa Gate, King David.
committing and promising that we are aware of the sensitivity of the subject and would not perform any missionary activity in Jerusalem. Moreover, we've been in Jerusalem for 16 years, having a college, but it was in a rented property in Kibbutz Ramat Rachel, Kibbutz near Jerusalem, and I wanted to have a facility to work. They started to work, and they have a beautiful piece of property, not too far from where the Mitzvah will be celebrated, but the continuation of Mount Scopus. Teddy Kollek was struggling for them against the extreme religious ones, saying that from political point of view, Jerusalem is the capital of Israel and the capital of the Jewish people. But if we want to hold Jerusalem as the capital for Israel and the Jewish people, we should show that we are better than all as long as it was not one of the others who were sitting on the right horse. And these were Teddy Kollek's expressions in those days, and he won the fight. Woman University is the Mount Scopus, and the Mormons are standing up to their word. No missionary activity in Jerusalem by the Mormons, in spite of massive presence of students who are coming. Inside of it is also a municipality complex, which is brand new, being in stages of completion only now, in order to make the work of the municipality.
She's a statue of Our Lady of
The kippah.
This is the Notre Dame.
It's not.
Filming, Danny.
You have everybody? Did anybody go to the bathroom?
Barbara's way far away.
Danny.
Oh, is that where everybody there? Yeah. Here we are in the Citadel. The walls.
of a minbar, a staircase for the preacher, and in that rod, the niche facing south,
Where are
facing
you?
Mecca, and this
Where are
is the
you?
reason for deciding to make this hole the modern period hole.
There's Masada. Walking up to the cable cars.
Had a little drink about an hour ago. It's gone right to my head. No matter where I go, or land I see a phone, you will always hear me a singing this song. Show me the way to go home. You didn't know I was so crazy, did you?
Javier.
Wait a minute.
You got a front row seat there.
It is one cereal, and it's all it has is milk.
Oh, you don't want to sit? Do I need to hold on to this?
Yeah, you're coming down, aren't you?
Wait, Uncle Marty, what's happening? I'm gonna walk down. Here.
No. I have to go to the bathroom. Just when I think I'm doing something nice. Only there yet.
Everybody having fun?
Hey, what's this mean?
Oh, they got it.
What?
Scared?
The battery? Already?
Sounds like it.
Did you have it?
And here we are on the top of Masada. These are the original railings that were excavated by Aunt Judy. This is the Palace Villa Upper Terrace, number 16. And there's our Herodian family looking at everything. The bar mitzvah boy. Danny? King Danny.
Like this?
The Dead Sea. The environs of Masada. This is our guide. There's a little trouble understanding him at times. This is dein Badenhaus.
King Herod meant to bring only one wife out of the 9 he had is the size of their residential quarter. 9 wives, even in a huge palace, makes a place very crowded. So can you imagine in such a place? And the archaeologists assume that he never meant to bring the entire family with all the wives. The residential part is colorful. It is there are some mosaic floors which are decorating it. This is the upper level of the northern palace, the way they call it. Now, palace in the sense of a major building, not necessarily Buckingham. The lower level is round. It has 2 round walls, and the assumption is that it carried a round. No, of course, every seat was marked and signed because the prices. The cheapest ticket was $150.
This is where the Israeli Philharmonic performed with it.
flew into Israel
45th
just in order to be
anniversary celebration.
We played the second symphony by Mahler, and it was just here by the foot of Masada.
This is the 5th Roman encampment.
A little bit, and that
Now we'll
gets us
watch
all
the
way
Roman
to
encampment
supply
with
cistern.
video instead of just audio because I had the lens cap on before. This is the 5th Roman camp. And this is where the Israel Philharmonic performed.
On top of the ramp, there was a road which enabled a huge assault tower.
The ramp the
to be
Romans
wheeled
built to
on
get up.
wheels. You can see the assault tower in front of us.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the famed Dead Sea. It's viewed from the porch of the Ein Hotel. Michael and I are unfortunately unable to accompany the others in the water. Afternoon, setting sun, view of the old city from our hotel. Dome of the Rock in the background. Joffrey Gate. This is where we walked, St. Franciscan Church. Mount Scopus, where the Bar Mitzvah will be. There's where the Bar Mitzvah is going to be. Right there. Okay, here we are. Today is, here we are.